Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's doing great today. Love you guys. Know that you are loved. Today's video is going to be a flip through of my November 2021 mini glue book. I've made one of these small glue books every month in this year of 2021. And they're turning out so fun, and I've had a blast doing them, and I love this size. It's about a 4x6-ish, not quite. This is like 5.5 by 4.5. So anywhere in between those kind of dimensions, between 4 and 6, 5 and 4. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of measuring. It takes too much time, and it just slows my process down. But yeah, this is done. I finished it in the nick of time. And the things that I've used were Elmer's extra strength glue stick, some Fabri-Tac, and the theme for this month's was pick a page. And what I did was make these little strips out of, it was just one of my, you get these packs. This was gifted to me. It was a huge pack of Post-its and such, and I just made a list of things that I thought might be fun to do in here because I didn't want to have to think about a theme for the whole month. And I just made all these little subjects, stuck them in this little bin from the Dollar Tree. They have so much cute little containers at the Dollar Tree. So I put them in here, and I just picked one out on any given day, and that's what I did. And I will, to keep track, I made a list on another Post-it note type of list sheet, and numbered the pages. And then when I picked it out, and I just picked a page, and then I just added it to here. And you'll see I put a table of contents in here too, and numbered all the pages. And I have to say that there were several that I picked it out and I went, what, song lyrics? What was I thinking? Hearts I could have done easy enough. Triangles, I talked about triangles. I would have had to make a bunch of triangles, and I didn't want to do that. Candy wrappers I didn't do. Stars page, I didn't think I had that in there, but I did. And die cut punches. So there were several that I did not do, and I felt okay with that. That's fine. I had 34 pages in this thing. So let's go on inside and see what I've got. The outside is wrapping paper, painted paper, and some painted round stickers. I have my little tag up here attached with some baker's twine and some ribbon that was, or actually this is fabric, glued and stapled. I did stick a staple in there just for, I don't know, just to make sure it stays there. Yeah, Fabri-Tac for the glue there. All right, let's go on inside. So here's my little, I can't help but get glare on that, can I? There we go. Here's my table of contents little page, and it's just a index card. And I was going to write it on that side, but I just lined it all up and put it on the back over here. And it's funny because this glue made this pink underneath. It's really kind of a cool effect. It just makes me wonder what kind of acidity this paper has that it would take this glue, and it's not one of those disappearing glue inks evidently, but it made this pink. It's just curious. So the first page was napkin, and so that is just a napkin. I mean, how easy can that be? And then I just put a little pocket in there so I can make the contents, and I used up some of my letter stickers, and the black on the yellow was pretty vibrant. And so let's keep this out so that we can take a look, watch it, look at that while I'm flipping through. So here is my feathers page, and I did number the pages. I took a stamp that I had and some scrap paper and just numbered them all. Feather paper, and some pages are more exciting than others, and this one is not. This is page 3, and it's lists, some that were in Somerset Studio Magazine, and then some of them grocery lists, and back here is a list of things I needed to do, and then this is a fall page. And some of these I did on my site, and some I didn't. This is my yarn and textiles kind of thing. So all these fun, eyelash lace and some of that really thick yarn. And there was a time when I was crocheting. That time has come and gone. I have friends who do crocheting, and my goodness, do they make beautiful things. Yellow page, little duck, cup, lemonade, a bee, a shirt, sunshine. This one is my fabric scraps, and I have a fabric that has these flowers on them. It's kind of a retro looking stuff. It's fun. So, and this was a tie that I took apart. I loved I love the scallops of it all. Yeah, lots of different fabrics there. A blue page, and this is the first of my blue pages. I didn't realize I was doing two blue pages. I put blue in here twice in my little bin. So I must have really wanted to do blue. But yeah, I went through magazines and found things that were blue. This has got a little bit of a teal look to it, but still, it's my book. I can do what I want. Washi tape. Lots of different washi tapes on there. Background of a wide washi tape. That is really hard to pull apart. And then just the words, all my words washi tapes I put on there. And there's one with pictures on it too. An orange page. That was a fun page to do. I went through one of my old magazines that I have in 1970s something, and definitely got a lot of orange stuff in there. But you can only fit so much on this size book, which is kind of nice. Receipts, and I'm not sure if I spelt receipts right. I before E except after C, but you know, there's always exceptions to these rules. So yeah, I went to the Sugar Mouse Cupcake House, and we had a little birthday party there and a tea. It was a lovely tea, afternoon tea. This circles page, I don't like how it turned out, but you know, there's circles on there. But that's page 12. Page 13, flowers, nature actually, I believe. Yes, 13 is nature, so plant and flowers, a butterfly, and a few other things. This is my tags, and I just went in my bin, used one as a pocket, as a side tuck or a corner tuck, and just put in some of the fun tags that I have. A new day, yay. Prana, love Prana products. Yeah, and stapled this up here so it wouldn't flop around. That's how it's hanging in there. And just a background of tissue paper. Over here's a winter page. Yes, page 15 is winter. So slippers, snowflakes, ice skating. He's motorcycling in the snow on a tree farm. So fun. This was squares. This one I believe I filmed. So lots of squares on that page. 16, page 17 is my other blue page. So a little more teal on there, light blues, but I got checks, or yeah, plaid and grid and bracelets and a denim. I have a denim paper and a shoe, just blue things. This is book pages. So calendar page, and this was from a catalog. I consider that a book, a gardening book, and then a picture of books. So works for me. And this green page I filmed. This was a rubbings page, and that was kind of fun to do. I haven't gotten my texture plates out in a long time, and these turned out, this was really fun. I could have done a lot more, and it went fast. I think I might do more rubbings, you know, and I haven't got my jelly plate out in a while too. I might want to do that with those. This was a free page, and I just went with neutrals and warm tones, and there's some candy wrappers there and just magazine pages. And I just went into one of my little catch-all bins and pulled some things out of there. Stickers page, that was a blast. And once I got my stickers out, I kept them out because I used them in a lot of different other pages. So that was fun. I haven't dug in my stickers in a while, so there you go. This is my ribbons page. Pulled out a bunch of ribbons, and you'll see some of this stuff was on my yarns page too. So yarns and ribbons, that's kind of the same for me. So a lot of fun things in there. Just a lot of little scraps that I have in the one little bin. This tea page, this was tea and coffee filters. So this one has some moving parts. I just took this little tag, this little piece of coffee stained paper, and there was a book that I just read. It was a Christmas book, and it's in this gal called Mrs. Miracle, and she said people are like tea bags. You have to drop them in hot water before you know how strong they are. So she has a whole bunch of quotes in that book. Where did I put it? Let me show you that book really quick. It is a Christmas book, and it's old, you know, 2020. I guess that's not old. What am I thinking? But I got it at a resale store, St. Vincent de Paul. But last time we were in Oregon. Lead me not into temptation. I can find the way myself. So every chapter in the second story called Call Me Mrs. Miracle, had little quotes in it. So I wrote those all down, and they're really fun. And this was one of them. And I thought, oh, that goes perfect with my page. And I've been drinking a lot of ginger ale tea lately. Don't know why, just like it. And those little tabs have little sayings on. There's pleasure in the pathless woods, from Lord Byron, and nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Lao Tzu. And I talked about how I don't have a coffee maker anymore, but my little AeroPress has circular coffee filters, and I just made I just folded them so that they would stick it out of here like this. That's just kind of fun. And this goes in here with it. And it's not a huge, and this is a tea bag. These are 2 tea bags that I ripped apart, took all the gunk out of the insides, let them dry, and then, yeah, use the back of that. I like how that page turned out. It's pretty simple, but I love all the little quotes on it. You know, there's something about making these books. If you add words, add text and quotes and some things that are meaningful sayings, it just adds to it. It gives it more interest in a lot of different ways. You can feel it, and you can look at it, and you can read it, and you can think. And so, yeah. Anyway, that was a fun page to do. Here's my painted papers page. So I took just all kinds of stuff and just kind of glued it down. I made a belly band out of one of my painted papers. Just ripped and glued and tore and glued, and it was just fun. I love how colorful that is. Here's my purple page. Page 26 is purple. Made a tag. I could put some words on there if I could find something that would work with that perfectly. And where else would I use besides Halloween? I don't do Halloween. I don't know. It's just, I don't have kids anymore. It's no big deal. But yeah, that purple napkin right there. So fun, fun, fun. I'm having fun. And, oh, a little sneak peek there. Faces. Lots of faces that I cut out. And Nat Geo. That one, National Geographic, magazine pages, stamps. I used a couple stamps as a book page, so lots of different places. And faces, I included some animal faces as well. And this is my spring page, the birth of a garden. Isn't that pretty? And here's where I use some of my stickers. And this was my summer page. Use a lot of stickers on my summer page just because I have a lot of summer stickers. So it's just, I just started slapping them down. Just kind of went nuts. Here's a red page. This was a fun page to do as well. I have a lot of red stuff. I'm kind of surprised. Down here it says, "You made my day." And that was a fun page to do. So I added those words down there. Page 31, my animals. Lots of different kinds of animals on there. Some things I've had for a long, long time. A kitty. This one is postage stamps, and on the back is, the background is a sheet of postage stamps examples. But then other postage stamps that I got a big pack a while ago, and from all over the world, these stamps came, so it was kind of fun in this one pack. Got it on, I believe, Etsy. Page 33 is lace, and I'm almost done. That was a fun page to do, although when I'm making it, I thought this book is going to be so alligator-y because of this, but it's very pretty, and I like it. Black and white for my last page here. I love black and white. You know, almost anything I do, every now and then you'll see it, and that's my default. I love black and white stuff. I love going in my black and white folder and doing black and white things, and I don't know why. I think, well, I was telling somebody, I think it's just that how black and white, they complement each other at the same time. They juxtapose each other. You know, they highlight each other, and they're the opposites, but they go so well together. And we all talk about the opposites attract kind of thing. This is definitely one of those things. I mean, it's the purest form of opposites you can find, black and white. I mean, just the color scheme, the color contrast. So, I don't know. I just really like black and white. I like black pen on white paper too. So, in the back is just that. So, that's my little pick-a-page. That's my little book for November of 2021, my mini glue book. And, oh my gosh, you guys. This is it's just been such a fun little journey. And it went pretty fast. I took some time off because of Thanksgiving, and we went on a short trip, so I had a couple weeks off, and I wasn't working in it. But man, once I sat down and got going on it, it didn't take long at all. Again, though, I made a big mess on some of these because I just had to go through and find the fodder and like 12 pounds worth of whatever I had to make one little page in this little 5.5 by 4.5 size book. But still, it helped me see some of the stuff that I had in my stash that I hadn't used. Again, my stickers being a great example. I haven't messed with my stickers in such a long time. So that was a lot of fun. Here is my list if you all want to take a screenshot of that if you want to. I don't have it downloaded or anything like that, but here it is. So that's kind of what I ended up with. All right, you guys, that's it for today. Love you guys. Thanks again for coming on over. I hope this gave you some ideas, gave you some inspiration. And one way to find what your intrinsic value is do something like this. You can see what you like, what you didn't like. It's like, I didn't like doing my circles page, but I loved doing the stickers page or the ribbons page, you know? So you can kind of figure out what works for you, what floats your boat, what moves your jive, you know, whatever, by doing something like this. Okay. Well, I hope you're all doing fabulously and getting a chance to craft and be creative to figure out what your intrinsic values are, and having a great day. So thanks again for coming on over. Love you guys, and take care as always, and God bless. Bye-bye.